Hello and welcome to episode 34 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode it is the pre-season and transfer special edition. As you can see, it is the 19th of July. The World Cup is over. No vacancies came up in Japan, so we are currently still in South Africa. So I am going to stay in South Africa until the end of the season in Japan, and so therefore I'll be back in a moment to show you the squad as it stands now before any transfers have been done. Okay, well, as you can see, we have an extremely small squad at the moment. Just 13 days until the first league game of the season, and we've got a squad of 14 players. So lots of work to do, and I'll go and make the first batch of signings, and I'll be back to show you those in just a moment. Okay, well, it's now the 21st of July. 11 days until the new season starts, and we do have our first signing in the door, and it is Given Musimango, a 29-year-old centre-back who's been signed on a free transfer from Kaizer Chiefs. So let's get him welcomed in, and let's get him registered in the squad. In fact, let's get all of these guys registered. Some of these are promoted from the youth team. I'll introduce you to them later. So that's him registered. And I'll be back in a moment with the next signing. Okay, the very next day, we've got the next player in the door. A 2.5-star current ability, 2.5-star potential, 30-year-old right back, Sayabonga Doob, signed on a free transfer from Supersport United. So once again, let's get him welcomed in, and let's get him added to the squad. And I'll be back in a moment with the next signing. Well, we didn't have to wait long. Later the same day, Kulikani Josephs, an 18-year-old central midfielder, joins us. He is a 2-star current ability and 4-star potential central midfielder. Delighted to get such a talented youngster in. So let's get him welcomed into the club, and I will be back in a moment with the next signing. Okay, just one more day gone by and another new signing, another central midfielder, and this time it's a 4-star current ability, 4-star potential, 27-year-old Yaya Sithole, who's come in from União de Lera, and delighted to get him in. He's an absolute star, and so let's get him registered. In fact, let's get him welcomed in first, and then we will get him registered. So the squad is now beginning to look a little bit more padded out. We've got 24 in it now, and I'll be back in a moment with the next signing. Okay, it's now the 25th of July, exactly a week until the new season starts, and this time we've got 2 signings to announce today. So first up is Etiosa Ighodaro, who has been a thorn in my side on numerous occasions. When we've played Mamelodi Sundowns, we've paid £98,000 for him. He's a 3.5-star ability, 3.5-star potential, 25-year-old striker. So let's get him welcomed in. I'm going to register them both together, so we'll move straight on to the next signing, which is Keanu Cupido, who's a centre-back, 2.5 stars of ability, 2.5 stars of potential, 28 years old. So let's get him welcomed in, and let's get both of them registered. So there is Ighodaro, and Cupido. Confirm that, and I'll be back in a moment with the next signing. Okay, time now for my next and probably final signing of the transfer window, and it is a left back, Katlego Mahame, 28 years old, 2.5 stars of ability, 2.5 stars of potential, and joins us on a free transfer from Swallows. So let's get him welcomed in. And also let's get him registered. And I think with the squad of 27, I think we are absolutely as stacked as we need to be. And we can probably let 2 or 3 of those lesser ability players towards the bottom of your screen go out either permanently or on loan. So with that done, I'll be back in a moment to show you the squad and the pre-season results. Okay, time to run you through the squad as it stands now. Then beginning with our goalkeepers, we've got Richard Ofori, who was last season's first choice keeper and remains first choice, joined by Mondili Mpoto, who is 4 years his junior and half a star behind him in both ability and potential. Moving on to right back, we've got new signing Sayabonga Doob and also Kaliso Mudau, who was here last season and will be the first choice. Centre back is an area we have seen quite a lot of churn in, and in comes Cupido, Msimanga, and Dar was here last season. Mashiana is new, and Lamini was here last season. Left backs, Mahame is a new signing. Mashego was here last season. Defensive midfield, we're a little bit short. We've only got one, and that is Sayabonga Mavuso, and he's 2 stars of ability, 3.5 of potential. Moving on to central midfield, we've got Obas, who was here last season, Kapinga, who was here last season, new signing Sitole as well, and we could probably do with one more, but at the moment we'll make do with what we've got. Moving on to the right wing, we're probably overstocked there. We've got Lewis Mickeyson, who was here last season, Eddie Nkomo, who is new, and Queena Adams, who has been promoted from the youth ranks. On the left-hand side, both of these were here last season, Katlego Otladisa and Rela Bahile Mafokeng. And then up front, Botumelo Radiapane, who was here last season, Evidence Magopa, who was last season's main striker, and new signing Etiosa Igadaro. So what does all of that mean in terms of the predicted league table? Well, let's take a look. And we are actually predicted, despite winning the league comfortably last season, we're predicted a second place finish for the season to come. So that's the pre-season element dealt with. I'll be back in a moment to show you the pre-season results. Okay, well, as you can see, we got our pre-season friendlies in early, all of them appearing on last season's fixture list. We began with a 3-0 away win over Asante Kotoko. We then beat Adwana Stars away from home by 6-1, a 0-0 draw away with Hearts of Oak, and finished up with Mariama SC away from home and beat them 10-1. So I'll be back in a moment to round up the episode by telling you what's coming up on the next one. Okay, well, given the large number of new signings we've made, I think I will show you the opening 2 games of the season on the next episode. So we'll be away to Stellenbosch and then at home to Maritzburg United. I am going to race through the first half of this season though, because as you know, we have completed the African element of the challenge, and we're looking to move on to Asia, and more specifically Japan. Their season ends in December, so after I've shown you those 2 games, I will play all the way through to the end of the Japanese season, and I will bring you back for that one on the following episode. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.